All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're digging into one of the most powerful forces shaping our world right now, the incredible youth-led movement to save our planet.
Wow. Okay, what a way to kick things off, right? This one question completely flips the script. It suggests the real power isn't just with governments or big companies, but with a generation that's rising up to face this challenge head on.
And look, this isn't just some what-if scenario. Young people all over the world are already creating this green vanguard, stepping right up to the front lines. Yeah, this isn't something that's going to happen. It's here. It's happening right now, and it is massive. You can see it in the huge climate strikes that fill city streets, and you see it in the quiet dedication of volunteers cleaning up our coastlines. This is a movement in motion. Okay, so what are we really talking about here? When we say the fight, what does that actually mean? Let's break down what environmental activism is and why the youth perspective is suddenly so critical. At the end of the day, it's really this simple. It's about being a voice for the parts of our world that can't speak for themselves, the forests, the oceans, the very air we breathe. It's about taking a stand, not just sitting back. And this is what I love, because it shows that activism isn't some big, scary thing. It can be as simple as planting one tree, or making a conscious choice to say no thanks to a plastic bag. It can be a community thing, or something you do on your own. Every single bit counts. So here's the big question. What's the secret sauce? What is it about this generation that makes them so incredibly effective in this movement? Well, it really boils down to a few key things. First up, you've just got this incredible unmatched energy and creativity. Young people aren't stuck in the old, this is how we've always done it mindset. So they come at these huge, complicated problems with totally fresh eyes and honestly, some pretty radical new ideas. Second, and this is a huge one, they were basically born with smartphones in their hands, right? They speak the language of social media fluently. A message, an idea, a call to action can cross the entire globe in seconds. That's a power no generation before has ever had. And third, there's this raw courage to just question everything, to look at the systems we have in place, political, economic, you name it, and have the guts to say, hey, this isn't working. That kind of courage is a massive catalyst for change. And this quote just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? For young people, climate change isn't some far-off problem for their grandkids to worry about. It's their reality right now. It's the future they are inheriting today. The stakes are deeply, deeply personal. So when you put all of that together, that energy, that digital savvy, that personal stake, what do you get? Well, you get what we're calling the new activism. It's where all this passion turns into real, tangible action. And this isn't just talk, The proof is right here. It's not only about raising awareness. It's about building things, innovating, and leading. We're seeing young people start their own recycling companies, organize huge campaigns, and get their hands dirty cleaning up their own communities. Just stop and think about this for a second. The scale is just mind-blowing. A single powerful video doesn't just get a few dozen views from friends. It can literally ignite a global conversation with millions of people, almost overnight. You can actually see the wave build. It starts with something so simple. One share, one hashtag, but that one share connects people. Those people build a movement, and that movement starts putting on real pressure that can actually lead to policy changes. It's a pipeline from a screen to the real world. Okay, I get it. Hearing all this can feel, well, huge, maybe even a little overwhelming, right? But the most amazing thing about this movement is that there's a place for everyone. So let's bring this right down to you. You don't have to be a world-famous activist to make a real difference. It can start today. It can start with carrying your own water bottle or just remembering to turn off the lights. These small, conscious choices, they are all acts of environmentalism. And really, it all comes down to this simple, powerful idea. One person deciding to use a reusable bag might feel like a drop in the ocean. But when you multiply that drop by millions of people, well, suddenly you've got a tidal wave of change. All right, so as we start to wrap this up, let's just pull back for a second and look at the real big picture here. This isn't just about the problems we're facing today. It's about the kind of world we're choosing to leave behind. Man, this is so, so important. This idea that you have to wait until you're old enough to have an impact, just throw that out the window. If you're old enough to understand the problem, you're strong enough to start doing something about it. Period. And that really is the ultimate question we're all left with, isn't it? It's this powerful reminder that we're just custodians. We're borrowing this planet for a short time, and the choices we make day in and day out will be our legacy. So, what's our story going to be?